Oh my God. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Public, aka the Princess of Umokbu Oka, Anambra State. How are you all doing? Today, I don't want to use somebody say, I like to say we have a lot to talk about and gist. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about and gist. Because the truth is that a lot of things happen over the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I will use the word 1 month ago, if possible. I've been following a particular program because I started seeing the controversy 3 weeks ago. And because of time, I've been slowly, I'll use the word slowly, following the matter. It's about a lady. So Amina is not a real name, but they use Amina so that people will not know who she is. She's originally from Gambia. And this, you can see, is from Wazobia FM. She actually came to Nigerian Wazobia FM. She traveled all the way down from Gambia to come and complain to Nigerians that she's looking for her ghostly husband. When I say ghostly husband, she did not see her husband dying, but she married a man from Nigeria, from Ogidi. And this man from Ogidi married her, and she had like about 4 children or 3 children if possible. But what happened? Suddenly, because this man is like a son to her own father, completed the house her own father was trying to build in Gambia. But the only information she had about this man is that the man is from Anambra, from Ogidi, and his name is Emeka Sunday. She met this guy in the bus. Later on, when they started courting and when they married, they bought a white car. Unfortunately for her, suddenly somebody came to their house and told her and her father that this man is dead. It's not a man that is living, that the man is a ghost. She's so shocked. Ever since then, people in Gambia, they've been terrorizing her life, telling her that she brought a ghost as a husband. They terrorized her to the extent that even the business Emeka opened for her, where she sells hairs and different other things, she had to shut it down and run to a nearby country. So because of the harassment and intimidation, just because they believe she married a ghost, she took the plunge and came to Nigeria looking for her husband. Very strangely how she was guided to one of the hosts of Wazobia FM called, is it, what they call him again? Let me check what they call him. It's like it's like a guy name. Expensive. Now I remember. Expensive. So she came to Nigeria. She was guided according to her by the spirit. The spirit even entered her dreams, told her 1 or 2 things, that there's a Pastor Timothy from Mountain of Fire, that his brother is having a medicine shop, like a chemist in Onitsha. A lot of information was just going through. The surprising thing about this whole thing is that it turned out to be true. But do you know the turning point about this story? The man actually, the Emeka Sunday, actually died since 1999. The same white car he, in quote, bought and refused to register the white car was the same car. He had an accident here in Nigeria around Mile 2. They said Emeka was a spare parts boy, like a man dealing on spare parts around Trinity in Apapa side, where they have the cemetery. That fateful day when he died, according to his friends and other testimony. They were all having fun in the restaurant when he told them that the car, the white car, is locked, will be locked in that section of that Trinity Market in Apapa. If anybody know that place, they sell pepper shop, a lot of peppers there. And they said they were waiting for him. The next thing they had, that he had an accident in My2. But what shocked them, they said he was not a good driver. He does not really know how to drive. And there was a guy that was driving that car earlier on. So why didn't just call the guy or tell the guy to go and deliver it wherever he wanted it to be? They said the guy was a very good man when he was alive. And according to his friend that knew him very well, that called him, they said Emeka was a strong man. But there was something significant. A woman suddenly came on Saturday, when this woman came on their radio station on a Saturday, to drop the chairman of Ogidi Town Union, their President General, the phone number of the President General. It turned out that the President General is a lawyer and his vice too is a lawyer. So they interrogated this woman very well. And they said they put this information without the woman knowing, because they didn't give her a reply, on every of their platforms in Ogidi platforms. And people keep referring to a guy that died in 1999. Everything this woman told them, including the bombs that keep appearing on her children's body. It turns out that that bomb, like a patch, bomb patch on their feet or somewhere else on their body, was Emeka's. It's not a birthmark for Emeka. It was a tragedy he went through when he was young. I think they say hot water or fire poured on him. It was an intriguing story. I believe in reincarnation. I believe things happening, because my mother told me that her father told her that there was a man, like a professor, that they knew. So I don't even know if the story was a hearsay to my grandfather before he told my mother, but my mother told me in confidence what her father told her, that there was a man that they know, like a professor. The man dresses white, everything, his car on point. So you will understand that that kind of man is not, he cannot walk unnoticed, because he likes what? White and white. He likes pure. But one day, all of a sudden, they announced to them that the man passed away. Few years, maybe like 5-7 years after, somebody traveled out of the country. I saw somebody having a very strong conversation in the bar. And when it turned, it was the same man. Guess what? The man stood up and left. And that car was still parked there many years after, waiting for the man to come and pick it up. So this brings to my attention that I don't think we understand what is going on in this world. I think we know. You understand? We believe that we know what is going on in this world, but I don't think we understand what is going on here. Something strange is actually going on. I think Yoruba call it a kundaya or a kundaya or something like that. I watched it in this movie, one popular Netflix movie. It's a Yoruba movie. What's the name of that movie? I'll remember, if I can remember, before the end of this program. That they actually continue their life. What is going on? I think it's Anikolapo or something like that. Anikolapo. Something like that was also explained. It was also acted in that series, a series movie, right? What is going on in this world? Do we actually know who our neighbors are? The other time at Ayobo, a whole complete restaurant, including the staff and the owner of the place, all disappeared just because somebody that knew them came into that restaurant at Ayobo here in Lagos. This thing happened last year. You know, when you want to get the truth, just go to comment section. Either the truth or just a gist somebody want to gist to you. Just go to comment section. And this person said that somebody that knew them in the 80s, these people were people that do restaurants somewhere in another part of Yoruba land that died. I think there was a gas explosion somewhere. That was what I read under the comment section. There was a gas explosion or something, fire that burnt all of them. So immediately they relocated to another place, and they've been, according to people, for years in that Ayobo section. All what they are selling is amala, things that you will like. But immediately somebody entered that place, everybody disappeared, including the workers and the owner of the restaurant. Likewise in Oka, a man that died that everybody knows that sells Indomie, all these fast Indomie, somewhere in Oka, somebody came with his child or daughter from Imo State to come and register the person in Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and found out that his brother is there, that has been dead all this while. And it was shocking to people. According to people that reported the story, I was not there. This is a reported speech. The man disappeared. And this thing kept happening, different stories of this. It's not high time for us to sit down and wonder what is happening in this world. We need to pray. We need to pray more and ask God to open our eyes. I believe if the person had a lot to do on this planet Earth before they leave, they will want to achieve it. Because according to the information from other people that knew Emeka had a girlfriend he wanted to marry. Immediately he finishes his father's house. So that lady, according to them, has married somebody else ever since Emeka died, right? So maybe Emeka's wish is to give his mother his own lineage. This is serious matter. Ask yourself, ladies, everybody, I want to get married. I want to get married. Do you know the man you are marrying? His background. Do you know anything about his life and his background? Most people just marry. Even some of your own relatives, brothers, sisters, might have had accidents somewhere else and just return home and be living with you people. And you think all is normal. Because why? You never had that there was an accident. All you notice is that, oh, the person did not continue the journey. Our boss spoiled. I decided to come back of traveling. You don't know that you have been living with a ghost. Even your parents, you live with them because you have never had, or nobody told you, or nobody knew about their accident, or how they died, or how they drowned. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something is really happening on planet Earth. That's why we should what? Pray more. We should what? Pray more. So at this point, we need to be smart. Find out who is your neighbor. Who are they really from? The person you are about to marry, the girl, the man, the lady, investigate them well. Just imagine this lady married this man. He was inside the house and they were doing traditional marriage. He said he does not like crowd. Is that not a red flag? The children snapped their father picture because he does not like pictures. He snapped them pictures. And the next thing, they did not see their father in the picture. They even showed the mother, and the mother did not say anything relevant. He just said, but he know that he don't like snapping picture. In short, when this woman actually accepted that this guy is gone, Because I know she is having it in mind that maybe the man is alive somewhere or he disappeared. It was when they told him that she actually confirmed. And according to the chairman and vice chairman of the Ogidi Union, President General, he said the woman wept bitterly when they confirmed that the guy is actually dead. Even the brother was there at the radio station to confirm and even mention their real surname. And guess what this guy did? He took his name Emeka and took his younger brother's name Sunday and made it as a surname. Who are you marrying? Learn to know the people, the place we are going to. Let it be that all of them is ghosts, but at least ask questions. Because somehow, if not that the guy was coming to her dream to give her information, she came with no information, but God saw her through. And I give God all the glory that she has reunited with her children, not her children for now, I don't know if they've united, with herself, with the family. At least she now knows where these children came from. This is a big lesson to everybody. I know she was really in love with the man because the man is like a perfect man that can give you. And she was 17 when she married the guy. And she does not even know the age of the man. It was the brother that confirmed that this man died when he was 30. And the October he was claiming was his birthday. He actually died October 6th of October. But I give God the glory that everything was settled. And whoever that is going through this same process, may God see you through. And may you find solace. So let me quickly move over to another topic. The first one I mentioned was the Nigerian ghost that married a Gambia lady. So the second one is a Florida woman is facing homicide charges after pouring acid on a sleeping man. Let me establish the story. A Florida woman, a Newport Richie man who suffered several chemical burns on Thursday, August 21st, has died. According to Newport Richie police officers, responded to a home on Slippery Rock Road after 50-year-old Choyin. He placed a 911 call on Thursday evening. Police arrived on the scene to find an unidentified man suffering from severe chemical burns. The man was airlifted to Tampa General Hospital, where he passed away from his injuries 2 days later. Police say Choyin, he intentionally poured acid on the man while he was sleeping. She then barricaded. So police say Choyin, she then barricaded the door, trapping the man inside of the room before calling 911. Authorities are not releasing the connection between Choyin and the victim, but have described the attack as a domestic incident. Choyin is facing charges of first-degree homicide and aggravated battery, causing serious bodily harm. So I don't know why they keep referring to the woman from the report as a he. I don't know if she's transgender or not, but they keep referring the woman as a he, but the caption reads that it's a woman. Obviously, this is a love matter because they refuse to say the relationship between this man and the man that she poured acid on. She poured acid on the man and still barricaded the place and called 911. This is obviously a love problem. Mental illness everywhere. What is going on? Why do you want to destroy? If you really love somebody, you will not think of destroying that person, even if you and that person are no longer together. You cannot destroy what you have not created. Let me just cut the long story short. This woman is actually dangerous. How can you think of pouring acid on somebody just to destroy? Some people, all their intentions is just to destroy. It's just a pity. I don't know where that culture came from. Okay, let me quickly move over to the movie sections. Number one, we have In the Mud. Let me tell you, In the Mud is a series on Netflix. It's one of, I think, centered in Colombia, but I know it's one of other South American countries. Hey, if you watch In the Mud, if they call film na film, you will enjoy so much, enjoy watching this movie. You will not want to stop, because prison life, the way they depicted prison life there in Colombia, is like they are still in a hotel, and some people act they are still collecting tax. There is this other one they call Maxxxine. Maxxxine is being showed. That's the second movie. It's being showed on Showmax. You can get Maxxxine on Showmax. Yeah, Maxxxine. This woman, anywhere she goes, trouble follows her. And let me give you a spoiler. The trouble that follows her is her own father. A lot of people are acting out like this. That was why I had to play read that one out. That lady that poured acid on that man. Because why? A lot of people are disturbed because of what they've experienced when they were young. Their childhood wahala they carry and put on other people. But you see these two movies I just mentioned, I call the movies Were movie. A must-watch Were movie. This In the Mud and this Maxxxine. I call them Were. Two Were movies. I'm beginning to categorize most of them together. Two Were movie that is a must-watch. The one In the Mud is on Netflix. Maxxxine is on Showmax. But let me tell you and give you a warning. If you are watching these two movies, please don't watch it in front of children, because the amount of sex being displayed on this, I call it raw. It's too raw. It's too raw. The amount of sex being displayed in these two movies, too raw. Even me, self, when nobody's in the parlor, I'm watching it, I'll just fast forward it. But the storylines, these two movies, very tight storylines. It's a movie you watch and you start thinking, what is happening here? What is going on in this world? Trouble follow people naturally, but it's a must watch. So I think I'm running my program with this, because this is very, very touching. From the ghostly story, the woman that intentionally poured acid on a man, and these two Were movie. I call it Were Trace movies. Don't forget to shop with us at Anthony's Supermarket, 87B, Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.